the whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
Alright, so we have some legend reveals to get into. I do want to give a shout out to Bad Driver for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want a chance, shout out in the next video, drop a like in the vid, make sure you guys are subbed to the channel, notification bell on it, comment below, Noti Gang. Also, want to say shout out to you guys been checking out Underdog that signed up with code Zirk, of course, to get the code Zirk exclusive free pick, and there will be more code Zirk exclusives coming up. That being said though, last night we did cash in on the Zirk pack, which was live in the Underdog lobby for about 300 bucks, and my dad had a very, very good day. You guys can see you cashing on this pick right here, as well as the Zirk pack, just like myself. The game kind of changed instantly as soon as Jalen Carter got ejected. I mean, obviously that opened up the run game a ton. The announcers even said that the game plan for Dallas was to get a quick pass game going, which is exactly what I made my picks around. And unfortunately, because of Jalen Carter getting ejected, we ran the ball way more than I expected, that's for sure. That being said though, we do have Friday football today. We also, of course, tomorrow have UFC and college football, and then NFL Sunday. I'm going to have a bunch of picks for that. I've already posted my picks for today though, and if you guys check out Underdog Fantasy right now, when you guys sign up using code Zirk, you'll get a free pick, and after you guys make your first entry of at least $5, Underdog will give you 50 bucks to play with. Alright, so starting off guys, before we actually get into these legend reveals, I want to remind you guys of something because I know some of you guys are definitely forgetting about this. We have got a free player coming up that you need to definitely be aware of because number one, I know we currently do have the Game Time promo with Javon Holland. That card's really good. We also have Ed Reed here, who we're going to get into his stats in just a moment, but I know some of you guys are going to see this Ed Reed card and you might think about using your weekly spotlight tokens to actually go ahead and pick them up. As you guys know, weekly spotlights can be used for Team of the Week, they can be used for Legends, and they can be used for Collector Series. However, we have an MCS stream coming up, and there is a free player that we're going to be able to get that we already know about. As you guys can see, the live event broadcast, guys, is going to be on September 10th. So yes, that is currently 5 days away. That's going to be this upcoming Wednesday. I do not know what time this broadcast is going to be. EA has not actually tweeted out to remind people of this just yet, but I remembered. September 10th is when that stream is going to be on Wednesday, so you're going to have to tune in. Make sure you guys' Twitch account is linked up with your EA. You can do that under settings and then connections in Twitch. I am not Twitch support. I cannot help you do that. That being said, though, what player's coming? That player that's coming, guys, is going to be Minkah Fitzpatrick, 89 overall. Now, I do believe that this is going to be the card you're going to be able to get, so it's going to be the first 89 overall player in the game. Obviously, the next time we're going to be able to get a player is in October, so I don't think we're going to have to wait a month to get this Minkah, because by then, with the most feared challenge there, this wouldn't even be like the best free safety in the game. And in case you guys didn't notice with MCS, those free players that we're going to get, they always want them to be like the best player in the game because they want to drive up the views on the MCS so they can then go ahead and make more money out the partnerships. I know how the business works there. As you guys can see though, Minkah Fitzpatrick, yeah, this card's good. He has 90 speed. You guys can see the upgrade path right there. 90 speed, 88 acceleration. Also has 90 zone coverage. It would be up to 81 man as well. So just know, I would not use spotlight tokens here on Ed Reed because Minkah Fitzpatrick is going to be very, very good. And you're going to be able to get the card for free coming up. Maybe exactly on Wednesday. Maybe that'll be like the first stream you gotta watch, and then, you know, some other stuff coming up. I don't really know. Again, we gotta wait on EA to go ahead and announce it. Then I'll be able to tell you all the details, but just a little warning. Don't use tokens and get a B&D at Reed. Alright guys, so let's take a look here at these upcoming Legends, which are dropping tomorrow morning at 10:30 a.m. Gotta say, I don't really think these cards are that great. If you want to make some picks on your favorite sports, check out Underdog Fantasy's Pick'em game, where you choose higher or lower on between 2 to 8 players and can win up to 500 times your entry. And using code Zirk when you sign up, you guys will get $50 after you make your first $5 play. Starting off, guys, we have Michael Bennett as the LTD Cowboys legend, Michael Bennett. That being said, I'm still not that big into this card. 75 speed, 84 excel. He does have 88 strength, 87 block shed, 89 power move as well. Obviously, right now, we have a lot better left edges, right? I would take Micah Parsons. I would take a Dual Carter, Clowney, Nick Bosa. I mean, all of them, I would say, mostly for the fact of the speed, right? It is really low at only 75 speed. He does have good power move, good block shed, and good strength. It's not like this card won't be good, but obviously you just want to have more speed around that edge, especially with all the faster and faster QBs we're going to be getting. Then we have Ed Reed. Now, as I just told you guys, I would not go out there and take this card as a BND because, again, we're going to get Minka Fitzpatrick, I do believe, this upcoming week. Ed Reed, though, 87 speed, 88 excel. He does have 87 zone, 83 man, 84 hit power. I mean, hey, it's a very, very good free safety. Right now, I currently am running Javon Holland. In case you guys didn't know, Javon Holland, by the way, the Game Time Holland, he does get pick artist for 2 AP, which is very big. Also, he has 87 speed, 88 excel. He does also have 85 man, 86 zone coverage, 80 hit power. Very similar to Ed Reed. And if the Giants do manage to pull off a comeback, by the way, or I guess to say upset, not a comeback, they're not down already. But if they pull off the upset versus the Commanders, Javon Holland is going to be 88 speed. So I'm just going to tell you right now, I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. I think the Giants defense is going to surprise a lot of people. And I think the Commanders could low-key struggle this Sunday. So, hey, we'll see about that. You'll see that in my underdog picks as well. And then finally, guys, the last card is Larry Fitzgerald. Larry Fitzgerald, well, they're very realistic with stats this year. And yeah, that means the slow guys are going to be slow. So Jason Witten's going to be 64 speed whenever he gets a card. Larry Fitzgerald, though, 85 speed. Yeah, that's just tough, man. I love Fitz. You know, he's got great catching, good route running. I'm sure his run block is also very, very good. But dang, 85 speed is just not going to cut it. 87 short and medium route running, only an 80 deep route running as well, with that 87 catching traffic. So I think it's definitely safe to say that my weekly spotlight tokens, if you guys still are holding on to those, whatever, yeah, I wouldn't use them on Larry Fitzgerald here or the Ed Reed for all the reasons that I listed. I think Javon Holland is still a phenomenal free safety to have. And again, if the Giants do pull off that upset, 88 speed would be kind of crazy. Ed Reed, though, is good. So if you want to pick him up, go ahead, scoop him up. Per usual, like I tell you guys, wait a week, right? Because cards always get cheaper after a week. And especially so, I'm going to say it again, because of the Javon Holland situation. If Holland does go up to 88 speed, that would directly impact Ed Reed, and he would then fall in price on Sunday. So, yeah, again, I would definitely wait on him. And then the LTD, Michael Bennett right here. Listen, Cowboys legend, all right? So, gotta take that with what it is, but yeah, attribute-wise, the speed there is just, in my opinion, not going to cut it. So with that being said, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to like the video, and of course that sub button down below. Make sure to check out Underdog Fantasy, use code ZERK, follow me over on Twitter for my picks. We do have that Chiefs versus Chargers game about to kick off here in less than an hour, actually, so make sure you guys go ahead, get an Underdog, use code ZERK, follow me over on Twitter for those picks. I got to say a prediction for the game, so Chiefs or Chargers? I'm going to go Chiefs, but I think it's a lot lower scoring and maybe a little bit of a boring game. I'm going to be honest, I don't know if we're going to see many explosive plays. I do think Worthy is going to get a couple of catches. I just take him for higher than 4.5. I also think Najee Harris is going to be used much more than people expect. I could be wrong about that, but I do believe that Harbaugh obviously wants to run the ball. I know Hampton's the starter, but you know, Najee Harris is still the vet, right? And he loves some Najee Harris. So I think Najee Harris may end up getting double-digit touches as well, just as Omarion Hampton should as well. It could be a competitive game, but I got the Chiefs maybe by a field goal, but I think both teams will probably get like 2 tutties. I don't see much more than that. Maybe a couple field goals included. And if you guys enjoyed this video, check out these.